tell you guys to pick the Heat. But we are here to be the voices of reason against that fandom. So Miami is playing Dallas. Miami will be at Dallas. The Heat are favored by 1 point in this game. The over-under is 223 points for total points in this game. Guys, do you like the Heat? Do you like Luka and the struggling Mavs? Do you like the over-under for total points in this? Jamal, what do you say for this game?
I like the Heat in this game. We just talked about Luka not being quite there yet. He's out of shape. Everybody talks about Harden, but Luka looking a little flabby out there as well. As we mentioned, don't mean to pile on, but hey, got to do it. So yeah, Dallas not looking great so far this year. Miami has looked better. They've been up and down also. But in a game like this, if I have to choose between the two teams, I would go Miami with the -1 to come away with the victory there. There's an injury question in terms of Jimmy Butler. We don't know whether he's going to play. I think he's a game time decision.
Yes.
But they've also proven that they can win without him. I think if he plays, it's a no-brainer, and that line will move. So I would probably jump on that line right now and hop on Miami.
All right, there you go. Jarod, what do you say? Are you in agreement, Team Miami, on this one?
Yeah, man, I'm going to have to fill in for Bryan today and be Team Heat Nation and take the Heat -1. Look, I just don't like what I'm seeing from Dallas right now. Again, Luka is sort of everything for them offensively right now. Not having Kristaps Porzingis is big for Dallas. And they're looking weird defensively right now. Things just don't seem to be sort of clicking and meshing, right? Even though Miami struggled early to start the season, I love that back-to-back they just had with Milwaukee where they get blown out in the first game and they come right back the next night, play heavy minutes, and they get the W. All this doing, as Murph said, without Jimmy Butler. Butler is a game-time decision. So, again, if he does play, I love it. So let's take it now at -1. And I will say let's go with the under. I think the Heat are really going to lock them up defensively. I like the under here as well.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I like the under for this game in terms of total points. Heat defense has looked good. We saw the bounce-back victory against Milwaukee, as you mentioned, after they got blown out. Continuity also here. While the Heat have been up and down, they've got that continuity finals run last year. The Mavericks have looked all sorts of out of sorts on offense. Does anybody trust? I will say this again. I've said this on the show before. Who do you trust on that team to score for you other than Luka Doncic? And Luka's struggling, so I don't trust anybody.
Tim Hardaway Jr.? No.
Come on, guys. And Murph, you know how I feel about Tim Hardaway Jr. Come on. Tim Hardaway Jr. is streaky.
Right.
He's somebody you don't want to get too caught in any kind of sample size throughout the season because he can have a hot streak and go on. But there's just nobody I can trust on that team right now. Now it looks like the help is coming with Porzingis, and that'll affect how we talk about the Mavs as we go throughout the season in terms of betting. Porzingis has started to work out. I believe he still has not done 5-on-5 stuff. That will come. He's expected back sometime later this month. Luka probably can't wait for that to happen.
Yeah, you need help.
Yeah, he needs help. And with that being said, with the team struggling offensively, with the Heat just having that continuity in defense, I would definitely take the Heat in this. I'm with Murph. Whether Butler plays or not, if Butler plays, I think it's a great time to get in on that action early. I would also take the under as well in terms of total points because I just think the Mavericks can't score and the Heat are just way too good defensively. So I'm taking the under and I'm taking the Heat -1 in this first matchup.